everybody, and welcome back to another epic Jayboss video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing 3 add-ons for the Farmer's Delight mod. Okay? I'll have all their logos up on screen right now. But, I think you guys are going to love this. Okay? So, I'm just going to get straight to the point. So, these add-ons are going to start pretty simple, but get crazy. So, the first add-on what we have is Chef's Delight, which adds in 2 villager professions, the chef and the cook. These guys are villager trade professions. These are their job blocks right here. Pretty simple. You do have to shift click if you want to place down a skillet, though. So make sure you remember that. So, the cook here sells food. So, I think it's quite overpowered that you can just buy a whole plate of bacon and eggs for him for 1 emerald. Look at that. Now he buys melon juice, but he also buys rope and cabbage. Let's keep trading and see how far this goes. Alright. This is a chef. 1 emerald for a plate of bacon and eggs. 2 emeralds for a cup of melon juice. 3 emeralds for an apple pie. 4 emeralds for steak and potatoes. 5 for roast chicken. And 5 for honey glazed ham. And I'm sure that the food varies per villager. So I'm sure you could get spaghetti and meatballs for like 6 emeralds or something. Now the cook is a lot harder to level up. See, instead of selling food, he buys food. So, 4 raw bacon for an emerald, 4 raw chicken cuts for an emerald, 4 apples for an emerald, 9 tomatoes for an emerald, 4 melons, not melon slices, whole melons, for an emerald, raw mutton chops for an emerald, 9 sweet berries for an emerald. Now, that is a major deal because the vanilla butcher only buys sweet berries for 20 an emerald. 3 bottles of honey for an emerald, 9 things of sugar for an emerald. Oh, he sells 1 thing. Slice of apple pie. So that is it for our first add-on, guys. This one was pretty simple, pretty calm. I'm sure all these trades vary, like, very slightly. Like, you might be able to buy spaghetti and meatballs from the chef, or sell, I don't know, onions to the cook over here. But you guys get the idea, okay? This guy sells food, this guy buys food. Very good. Our next add-on is ridiculously complicated compared to that last one. This is the Farmer's Respite mod, and its focus is all about brewing tea. Alright, so let me explain. This is the kettle. It looks like something in the default mod, but it is not. Only the cooking pot and the skillet come in the default mod. This, however, right here is brand new. So, what you do is you can make several kinds of tea with this. So, let's put some water in there. You do 1 bucket, and I think it's cool how they did the particle effects. And then, let's do black tea. Put it in there. Put a bottle in there. And you wait. And, look at that. Black tea. Now, for those of you that don't know, a lot of times when you go into a restaurant, and you say, can I get a glass of iced tea, or can I get a glass of sweet tea? Black tea is what they usually always bring you. Okay? It's just, like, never specified. So apparently, 1 bucket of water brews 4 glasses of black tea. I think this is cool. Wait, why is it not brewing? Oh, okay. So this mod is a little bit bashed for how buggy it is. It hasn't been updated since 2023. That's why I'm technically in an older version of Minecraft here, 1.20.1 Forge, because that's all it updated to. There is a fork of it for Fabric, but that has not been updated for even longer ago. Alright. Now, just because I said the mod was buggy, doesn't mean it's featureless. Alright? You got black tea leaves, tea seeds, coffee berries, coffee beans, rose hips, coffee cake, rose hip pie, green tea, yellow tea, black tea, rosehip tea, dandelion tea, Perulian tea, gambler's tea, coffee, green tea. Well, there's different variants. So this is long green tea. So green tea gives you haste of 3 minutes. Long green tea gives you haste of 4 minutes, 30 seconds. And this one is 10% attack speed. This one's also 10% attack speed. So yellow tea's resistance, which is actually fairly useful because resistance blocks everything. On more of the food aspect, you have apple cider melon juice, hot cocoa. You have green tea cookies, netherwort sourdough, black cod, tea curry, and blazing chili. So blazing chili is made with 2 blaze powder, 2 netherwort, coffee beans, and minced beef. Tea curry, 2 yellow tea leaves, raw chicken, rice, onion, cabbage. Black cod is cooked cod, black tea, bowl, cooked rice, and cabbage leaf. And this is in the crafting table for some reason. But don't worry though, because this is definitely not lacking in features. Like if you want to make a coffee cake, replace these 2 ingredients right here on the sides with coffee beans. Okay. So how does one get started on their epic tea journey? Well, right here. Wild tea bush. You find these out in the wild and you break them and you get tea seeds. Or you can find these wild coffee bushes and get coffee beans. Then you go home and you make a kettle, 5 copper ingots, bucket, 2 sticks, and a leather. And then from there you farm and farm and farm, brew all the tea you want. Then you can literally make sacks of coffee beans, black tea leaves, yellow tea leaves, green tea leaves. Now, Jayboss, how do I get these different kind of tea leaves if there's only one tea plant? Well, it's pretty crazy, but you plant a tea seed down like a tree, and you wait for it to grow, and it grows, see? And now when it's that tall, yeah, you see how it's sort of gone down? So that's yellow tea, this is green tea, and now that's black tea. There's yellow tea, and so it goes back to black tea. So essentially, it's kind of a time-based harvest, which I don't really like. I will be honest. I don't really like how that's time-based. I think they should add in 2 separate plants for yellow and green, and then just leave this one as black tea. I understand that's probably very realistic, but guys, this is Minecraft. We don't know what realism is. Now, like a good hobbit, I've been brewing all my tea, y'all. Oh, yeah. Now, folks, for our final Farmer's Delight add-on, okay? We have Veggie's Delight. All I can say about this one is whatever you thought was missing in the original Farmer's Delight is probably added in by this mod. We got bell peppers, broccoli, cauliflower, garlic, sweet potatoes, turnips, and zucchini. Okay, so you can find all those out in the wild, harvest their seeds, build crates of them, slice them, smoke them, anything. And then you can put them in these cool dishes. So you got a cauliflower burger, chicken fajita wrap, garlic bread, oh yeah, garlic stuffed mushrooms, vegan pizza, zucchini sandwich, carrot juice, dandelion juice, turnip water, fermented garlic honey. It sounds delicious and very wrong at the same time. Sweet potato cupcakes, sweet potato pancakes, sweet potato pie, turnip cake, beetroot brownie. Okay, that actually sounds horrible. Carrot cake, broccoli soup, cauliflower soup, garlic chicken stew, mashed potatoes, potato noodles, turnip beef stew, and turnip salad. Then you got even more broccoli salad, cauliflower, Caesar salad, dandelion greens, and eggs, fish and chips, garlic baked cod, garlic rice with cauliflower, pasta with broccoli, roasted vegetables, stuffed bell peppers, ooh, stuffed zucchinis, and then you got all the wild plants down here. Okay. So I know this was kind of a shorter video and stuff, but these are good Farmer's Delight add-ons that I wanted to show you guys for this awesome mod. Okay, so these add-ons only make it even more awesome. Alright, so I hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like if you want to see more Minecraft modded stuff. Please subscribe if you want to see more from this channel. Please share this video with people you think would like it, like other Farmer's Delight fans. And please comment if you want to see any new ideas on here, any changes, or anything, or any other topics you want me to cover. And with that, I'm going to sit here and drink this excellent tea. Bye.